Good day, human Latiosites. This is Latiosazuro, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Shuffle. So, let's begin. Alright, so last time we took on some new main stages. This time, we're gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep going. It looks like we're gonna start with Zweilous, but first, we do have a special stage. We have a daily stage today, once again. So we have Lunatone. Alright, it's pretty much the same effect as Solrock, from what I've heard. So it's pretty much the same thing as Solrock, same type as well. So we're probably going to be seeing that in that case. Alright, but let's just do this. I'm not even going to get Garchomp. I don't know why. Could probably also use Lucario, but let's just do this. As you can tell, since last time I did use a Jewel to go after Meowth, the weekend Meowth, an extra 3 times. I'm not quite at maximum coinage though, but I'd say we got quite a few coins from that. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna do, if this thing does have Swap Plus, I can just do that. Alright, that is actually not bad. Not even bad. Alright. If we can get the Mega Evolution off, I would very much appreciate that. Please don't touch Land. Of course you're gonna touch Landorus. Of course you touch that Landorus. Why wouldn't you? Alright. Which is more important? I think I'm just gonna do this because I want to set up that Power of 5+. I probably shouldn't do that. I'm probably not even gonna get it. Ooh, nice. Okay, we're gonna get it. That was definitely a bad move on my part, but this thing does have quite a bit of health, I guess. Alright. But at least now I know exactly what we're dealing with health-wise. This thing has quite a bit of HP. Alright, let's go for Garchomp. Now I think this will give us a combo with the Palkia. And let's get the Mega Evolution already. Alright. Come on, can we get a combo? Nice, we're gonna get a combo into the Garchomp. Alright, now we're talking. Alright. Let's do that. That did not do very much for us. That really didn't do very much for us. Okay. Let's do this. Alright. This will finish it off. So we're going to defeat this thing with 6 moves remaining. If we could have gotten the Mega Evolution off a little faster, it probably would have been in better shape. So I guess probably Mega Lucario would be better for this stage, because it Mega Evolves faster, although we do have a Candied Garchomp, so, I mean, it's a little bit more equitable in this case. Alright, so it's going to have a catchability of 37%. Honestly, that's not too bad. That is not too bad. Come on, can you stay in the ball, please? Come on. You're going to break out of the ball. Alright. Alright, 74%. I have nothing to lose. I bet you it's going to break out, too. I bet you it's going to break out at 74%. It's not. Okay, so with that we call it Lunatone. I probably just used another heart to do this, but hey, you know what, whatever. That's okay. As an attack power of 60, the ability Swap Plus and the Rock typing. With that we have captured Lunatone. Honestly, I do recommend for these daily stages, even these main stages, I do recommend actually using catching it a Pokeball and just using extra hearts, because it's most likely not worth whatever coins you would be spending on them for the Great Balls, especially because this thing seems to have had a decent catchability to begin with. If we would have gotten a few extra moves left, we probably could have gotten a really nice catchability. So let's check in to get our daily prize, as well as 500 coins. So, we are making some progress with these main stages. We're almost halfway through. Not quite yet, though, unfortunately, but I'm sure we'll make it there at some point. So for now, we're just going to sign in, and I don't know. This is probably going to take us a while before we actually get to Mega Scizor, but considering the fact that the main stages only come out once in a month, I'm in no real rush. Because it's not like, I think we should be able to, at the rate we're going, finish up before the next string of main stages. It might not be before the next, it's definitely not going to be before the next strain of special stages. In fact, By the time you're watching this, the next special stage has probably already came out. Ooh, there's new data already. Okay. Alright, let's get some extra data. So we're checking for extra data. That's a thing. What kind of new cool things could possibly be coming our way? Well, either way, we do have quite a few main stages that we can look forward to, so we are starting off with Zoelis, and I guess that's kind of cool. It's going to be quite a while before we actually take on Hydreigon, though, so I guess it makes sense since Zoelis does take quite a few levels before it actually evolves. And the internet is quite slow to begin with, so I apologize. Alright, well either way, for Lunatone, that was, the Swap Plus actually works out. Downloading extra data failed. That's sad. Don't make me sad, game. I don't want to be sad. So, the Swap Plus probably could work to your advantage. Alright, now see, extra data's being added now. That's good. It has been quite a while before since we've been at maximum coinage. I'd say we came a little bit close today. Not that close, I guess. But I have been spending a few coins lately. Luckily, that weekend Meowth is kind of convenient for getting coins. Extra data was added. I wonder what that is. Alright, well, saving, connecting to the internet. Let's get our 500 coins and our gift. Which should be coming our way. 3 experience booster smalls and 500 coins. Alright, nice. So, it looks like nothing new today, but I'm sure tomorrow there will be new stuff. Once again, by the time you guys see this, it'll already be after a Tuesday. Alright, so, we do have Zoelis coming up. So for Zoelis, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go, I could go with Heracross, or I could go with Lucario, or I could go with anyone else. I don't know. You know what? If I'm gonna do Lucario, I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna go fighting if I'm going for a Pyre team. So let's say, I guess Gallade could be useful. Metachamp can give us the Mega Boost, and I guess Machamp is just... I mean, Machamp is there, so I guess I'm going for a Pummel team. And let's just do this. Here we go. I'm gonna add a +5 because I do want to get the S rank. Probably gonna miss it by like a move or two. My luck, even with the S rank, even with the... Okay, it looks like it adds Zoelis. And now I can't see anything. That's convenient. Alright, but you know what? I can go for Machamp. That'll get rid of one of the Zoelis. Oh boy. Alright, you know what? Let's get the Mega Evolution already. That didn't even get us the Mega Evolution, really? Okay, you know what? Gallade's not even coming through for us, but there's the Mega Evolution. But we can break stuff now. Unfortunately, I don't have any Lucario to go for, do I? Alright, let's do this. Now, I think... Go for that. Might as well get rid of stuff. Alright. Well, this seems a bit unfortunate, in that I'm not getting very many Alright, there's the Block Smash Plus. So Gallade actually did come through for us, and that is nice. Alright, I am going to do this, because I want to get the Lucario combo. You're going to add stuff at the top. I think I'm going to go with Lucario. Just because damage. Alright, now, let's get rid of that block at the top. And I think this is our last move before we lose the S rank. So let's make it count. And we missed the S rank. By one move. Didn't I call it? I called it. I definitely called it. I definitely called it. Alright. So we missed the S rank by one move. The good thing is, we're going to have minimal catchability. Well, we're going to have a little better than minimal. But we have nothing to lose by going for a Great Ball. So 22%. Stay in the ball, please. You're not going to stay in the ball. Once again, like I said, nothing to lose. So 44%, nothing to lose. This thing is going to break out. I have no doubt in my mind. I have no doubt. See? That's what happens when you have no doubts in your mind. Okay. It's going to break out again, I can already tell you. Like I said, I'm not going to throw 3 Great Balls at this thing because coins. So, Zweilous doesn't really want to obey it, doesn't really want to have, Zweilous doesn't play well with others. You know what, that's okay. It's a dark type, it's a dragon. Both, I guess, are pretty stubborn to begin with, so you put them together and you know what you're gonna get. Alright. Let's try this again. Let's go. It's go time. This time we're gonna do it. This time we know what we're doing. So, here we go. Let's go for combos whenever we can. Alright, we're gonna get the Mega Boost there, which definitely works to our advantage. Okay, let's do that. Alright. So there's the Mega Evolution. We didn't get the Mega Boost, otherwise we would have had a Mega Effect right there, but you know what? I'll take what I can get. I will take what I can get. Alright. We did get the Mega Evolution quite a bit faster this time than last time, which should come to our, which should work to our advantage in the long run. So, we're also getting better combos, more damage. So far things are just going better right now. Alright, let's do this to at least break some blocks. And now, I mean, I guess get rid of some Zweilous. Alright. Here we go. Here goes nothing. Let's go for the Lucario, even though it might have been a bad move. Ooh, this works out perfect. Well, perfectly, I guess. Alright. Now we can do this for the combos. And I think we got this. This is our last move before the S rank wears off, so let's make it count. There we go! I'm pretty sure, I am 99% sure that's an S rank. We're also going to get a slightly better catchability than last time. Not much better, but I think it's going to be good enough that I'm willing to go for a Great Ball. So I guess it'll be around 25%. So 25% isn't too bad, so 50% in a Great Ball. Yeah, 25% in a Pokeball. 1 in 4. Come on, Zweilous. 1 in 4. 1 in 4. Of course you're going to break out. Alright, 50%. It's a coin toss. It's a coin toss. I'm going for it. I'm going to go for it. It's a coin toss. Come on, Zweilous. You know you want to stay in that ball. Come on! Alright. In all likelihood, this should work. It should stay in this ball. If numbers mean anything, it stays in that ball. Numbers don't mean anything. Numbers mean nothing. Numbers don't mean a thing. 50%, it's just a number. You see, 50% and it breaks out of 3 Great Balls. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. There's a 12.5% chance of that happening, so we're going to lose the S rank right there just like that. Because I'm not going to spend 7,500 coins. That shouldn't happen. Simply put, that shouldn't happen. Numbers mean nothing. Numbers in this game mean nothing. It's that simple. 50% and it breaks out 3 times. Alright. Well, I'm also not getting any pummel boosts, so, you know, we have that to work with. So there's the Mega Evolution. That was actually really quick. Alright, let's get rid of those blocks and get the Mega effect. You're gonna do that. I am going to... I'm gonna go for Machamp. Sealeo is making my life difficult. Sealeo is definitely making my life difficult. Alright, let's do this to get rid of those blocks. Now, I need to just get rid of those Sealeo before they just make my life even more complicated than it already is. I'm pretty sure you can do this item list, to be honest, but... so far, I'm having such little luck with the +5, so... you know, it's a numbers game. Even though in this game, numbers mean nothing, apparently. Okay, let's... I don't even know what to do, to be honest. Can we get something in here? Alright, well... I'm just gonna hope for the best here, even though that was probably a really bad move. Alright, there we go. So, with that, we're gonna get the S rank again. Or should I say, again for the first time? Okay. 50% in a Great Ball. The likelihood of it breaking out of 5 Great Balls at 50% is astronomically... actually, I wouldn't say astronomically low, but... I don't know. Pretty low. We're gonna catch it in a Pokeball. When all is said and done, I know we spent those +5 moves, an extra time, but we worked out, it's still cheaper to go for an extra +5 moves than going for a Great Ball, so I guess it ended up working out for us. But there we go! Like I said, numbers mean nothing. Numbers mean nothing. It has an attack power of 60, the Dark typing, and Dancing Dragons. That's actually not the best ability, I don't think, for a Dark type. I mean, it's a good ability and all, it's great for Dragonite. Not so good for Ampharos. And I guess not that great for Sealeo, but you know what? Still, I guess it could have its uses, though I can't imagine really having them. I really can't imagine any real use for it. Next up is Unown. Exclamation point. That's a thing. That's definitely a thing. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. How do we want to do this? You know what? I'm thinking, I like having Power of 4 Plus. I'm bringing Giratina. Let's do this. I'm kind of nervous. I'm going to add +5. This can't possibly end well. Let's go. 12 moves. Oh, God. Alright. How do I do this? I don't even know what to do. Let's do, I guess, that? I don't know. That didn't work. That definitely didn't work. That then? I don't know. Okay. I'm pretty sure I messed up. This was probably some kind of puzzle or whatever. There are no do-overs in this world. Alas. Okay. Alright, you know what? Puzzles are, I guess, best when you're actually, you know what you're doing. Alright, here's the Mega Evolution. I guarantee we're not getting an S rank this time. I can practically guarantee it. In fact, I think we're about to lose out in the S rank completely now. Officially. So I guess it's official. Alright, let's just beat this thing now. I bet you we're not gonna get the crowd control boost. You see, they nerfed crowd control and now I have no chance. Welp. That's that, I guess. I don't know why I just did that. That was a dumb move. I can't land a crowd control either. Yeah, we're gonna lose. Okay. Alright, you know what? I messed up in the puzzle. It's that simple. There must be a better way of doing this. You see, that's what happens. I don't always get advice from you guys, and then I end up messing up because I do this blind. Well, you know what? It's a Let's Play. I tell you guys all the time this. It's not a tutorial. It's a Let's Play. It's a journey and all. You make mistakes, and you learn from them. You make mistakes and you learn from them. It's that simple. Okay, you know what? Let's try this. That works better. That definitely works better. Alright. Power of 4 plus. That is awesome. Alright. Getting some damage down on this thing. Let's see. Can I get a crowd control, or do I just not do that? I don't even think I want to go for a crowd control, to be honest. I think I'd rather just get the Mega Evolution. I think the safer bet is just go for the Mega Evolution. Ooh, we're gonna get both. Nice. Okay. Alright. Power of 4 plus, and there we go. We even have an extra move. We're gonna have a really low catchability and all, but okay. So if you make that right move if you make the correct move for the puzzle in the beginning, you're in good shape. It's that simple. If you don't, as you can see, you're in less good shape. Alright, 29%. I don't like those odds at all. 58% in a great ball. Stay in the ball, please. Numbers mean nothing. That's the moral of the story. Numbers mean nothing. There's the S rank. So it has an attack power of 50, the ability Mega Boost Plus, and the Psychic Typing. Mega Boost Plus is really good. Unown might actually have some use here. Aside from just hidden powering everything to death. Which, you know, still could do that. But next up is gonna be Horsey. Though I think I'll just go after Horsey next time. So, thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. I am so sorry for not accomplishing anything today for real other than Sealeo, Unown, and Lunatone. Next time we'll hopefully be able to accomplish a little bit more than that, including some special stages that are probably going to be coming up by then. As well as, I guess, we'll continue with Horsey. Seriously, guys, in this game, numbers mean nothing. It's that simple. You get four in a row of Genesect, and you don't get the crowd control. You get a catchability of 98% on your Steelix. It breaks out and flees. Get 50% with the Zweilous. You miss 3 Great Balls. Then you get it in 25% in a Pokeball. Numbers mean nothing. It's that simple. But you know what? RNG just makes it interesting. Makes it all the more interesting, I guess. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.